Hey everyone, Ninja Toothpick. Okay, before I get started on Fairy Tail 344, I want to give a couple shout-outs to my good friends who I always give shout-outs to because I love to pump those guys up because they're the best. Number one, Sarai Hime. Great reviewer. She's been here with me ever since I started YouTube. She's kind of like my mentor, taught me what to do in the anime world and all the reviewing stuff. She's always kind of looked out for me, and I really respect that because most people wouldn't even blink an eye at me. But she's amazing, so go check out her channel. She should be uploading her review of this chapter later on today, so go watch her. She does, I can't even count how many things she reviews now at this point because she's just back to back with it. She's persistent, and I love that about people. But anyway, number two, my good friend Supercharger 1001, not an anime person, he's a gamer, but if you guys watch him, you'll see that I already was over there recently, and actually with my new Soul Cartel, I did it in his studio, but we were just working with a couple like band things and stuff like that. But go check out him. He's always fun. He recently uploaded a couple videos, so they're pretty new. But third of all, King Ace. It's 3 X's King Ace and then 3 X's. He's a great reviewer. He does like 20-minute reviews for each one because he loves to get in depth and stuff. And that's why I love in a review is how they hit everything that needs to be hit in that chapter, and completely good discussion about it. And he's very energetic about everything he ever does, and I love that. But anyway, now that the shout outs are over, go check out all of them right now. I'll keep links in the description to all 3 of their channels. Time to get started on this chapter. Fairy Tail 344. To start out, we're getting some dialogue between Fairy Tail and the new Hunter Guild, which we found out. The Treasure Hunter Guild, which is Sylph Labyrinth. And they're having, like, they start to fight because they turn around that guy who always keeps saying Dune. I don't like him. He's annoying. But anyway, they all turn around and get into position is what they were planning out here. And then they start getting in a fight, and the guy who says Dune pulls out a giant club with a fist on the end of it. And then the other guy brings out a sword, and they start fighting Gray and Natsu, and it turns out that that's like a special hammer, like they're supposed to be like some special team, I'm guessing, because the guy who always says Dun, turns out his name is the Sylph Labyrinth Hammer Lala, because that's like a giant freaking hammer of some sorts, and the other guy with the sword, it's like a sectioned sword, it can extend out and stuff, and I do not remember his name. I don't remember his name or the third guy's name. And he's fighting Natsu and stuff, and Wendy and Lucy are just sitting there because they left Erza back in the town to look for more clues. And Wendy tackles Lucy to the ground, and they find out that someone's shooting a gun, and it's the third guy. He's up in a tree, and his like the something whatever sniper. I don't remember his name. The Sylph Labyrinth sniper guy, and he like shoots at them, of course, as I just now said, and Lucy summons Sagittarius, and Sagittarius goes to shoot an arrow, and as everybody knows, Sagittarius never misses. And the guy shoots the bullet and just collides with the arrow somehow. It was amazing, though. Okay. And the guy with the hammer, like, they start getting the upper hand on Fairy Tail. It's crazy, because he grabs Natsu with the hammer and literally slings him, and then Gray kind of gets, I think he got cut or something, I'm not sure. I don't know if he got cut or not. But anyway, and after that, they're completely... Sorry, that was a dumb moment. They're completely surprised on how tough they actually turn out to be. And we get back to Erza in the town, and she's exploring around, and like, she gets the point to where all the giants are pointing in one place. And they're holding weapons, which means they would be defending against an attack. But what would they be protecting? If they thought, and then she comes to the conclusion that the eternal flame is like their god, so they would be protecting that. So she decides to go to the opposite direction to try to find the eternal flame to maybe release them. She comes to a mountain, and she apparently finds nothing. And she's just looking around, completely wondering, and she drops to her knees. She's kind of upset about how she thought that she could save them. And out of nowhere, she starts, like, you can tell her boots are, like, huge to her. Her armor's real bulky, and she looks into the thing of ice, and she's a kid. She literally got turned into a small child, which I have no fucking clue how. I mean, what the fuck just happened? Because what could possibly make her turn into a kid? I mean, is it something to do with the village people? Is it something to do with the eternal flame? Is it something to do with whoever froze him or whatever? But anyway, that's pretty much it for this chapter. I mean, it was a pretty fast-paced chapter. It was mainly fight scenes, and I don't really want to go through every little piece of dialogue in the fight scenes, and that's probably why this is going to be like one of my shortest fairy tales yet. But anyway, tell me what you guys think of why Erza became a child, because I really don't know. I'm guessing it has something to do with the actual village itself. Because if you remember back with the demon village, that caused them to turn into demons during the night or whatever it was. It's been so long since that, and ironically, it has something to do with the same type of ice. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for Fairy Tail this week of 344. We're finally out of the triple chapters, and I'm actually kind of relieved. But anyway, guys, until next time, that's pretty much it.